Wednesday because it's New Comic Book Day with ComicGains. If you're new to the show, I'm Adam.
I'm Zach, and this is Princess Royal House, looking very lovely today, just like usual. Doing that princess wave, we do too. Bow down, respect, and of course, there's the Coco dog.
Oh, yes, Coco made it out. She usually does. I feel like I say that a lot. She usually makes out.
Does.
All right, guys.
Usually.
We got a pretty standard Wednesday for you, but New Comic Book Day was enormous. What's another word for enormous? Huge?
Ginormous.
Gargantuan? It's a big week, guys. I was going to hold up the stack, but it's like 2 stacks, so I can't even hold up the size of New Comic Day. A lot of good stuff coming out this week. I think there was even like a couple books that trickled over from last week that somehow was like late. I think it was like Image or something was late last week or something. Something along those lines. However, also Ultimate Black Panther issue number, what's that? What are we up to?
I don't know. 6? 5.
5.
I was one off.
I Bob Barkered it. You Bob Barkered it.
One off.
Ultimate Black Panther issue number 5. The Ultimate Universe series that the ComicGains crew is reading and breaking down for you book by book every week.
Mm-hmm.
We were only going to do it like when they come out, but it's basically every week now, huh?
Every single week?
Pretty much like every week a new one comes out. So, before we get into any of that, though, let's kick it off with a tasty beverage. What do we got today?
I've been hearing so much about this Prime stuff. I have to get some. So it's Prime Lemon Lime. And, I kind of like lemon lime. Well, that's a little hard to open.
That's kind of crazy. We've never had Prime on the show before, right?
I don't. Maybe once. Maybe like the ice cream one looking thing. With the rocket one.
The rocket.
The Rocket Racer.
That's a real character. Rocket Racer.
Wow, that's actually pretty tasty.
Pretty good. Must be a reason all the kids like Prime. They love the Prime.
We're not sponsored by them, but we could be.
By Prime? We could. Let me say hi to everyone that came out to kick it tonight. Nuktek, first to the show. How's it going, buddy? You made it to this live one. Psychedelic Comics. What's up? Good to see you, Psychedelic. Andrew, the king of New Comic Book Day, is here. How's it going? Matando in the house. Good to see you on both here and whatnot. Matando, we enjoy you. We enjoy you. Agu, what's up, Agu? How's it going? Lurking in the background. Stig Papa in the house. How's it going, Stig Papa? Milt, welcome in, Milt. How's it going? Evening. And Steve Sayer, how's it going? Oh, bonus Gene night, digging the bonus night. And if you're digging bonuses, check out Princess this weekend on Whatnot, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. She likes to give out bonuses. I think, will it be polls this weekend, Princess? Mm-hmm. Yeah, polls. So Zach and I will be somewhere in the back room. We got a show coming up pretty soon in the next couple of weeks, right? Something's a brewing. We got some crazy games for you guys that we're gonna sell at $1. Oh, Paul Stager in the house. How's it going? Sorry, missed you guys at the con. Oh, no worries. Whole bunch of stupid stuff came up. Well, we talked to some friends of yours, and we got to hang out with Russ from Mill Geek. Mm-hmm. He was saying how good of a person you are. We told him we already know you're a good person. But
absolutely,
yeah, good times. And Jeff Coy, welcome in, Jeff. How's it going? All right. Any other announcements, Zach? Anything important going on today?
It's hump day.
It is hump day. We need to get like a camel. Are you allowed to own a camel? Is that considered like a...
Well...
And you could ride it on hump day?
Get a camel.
Andrew says there's a flavor of Prime that tastes like a bomb pop. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. There's some crazy ones now. They're doing all kinds of things. Like... There's something that's like tastes like a Starburst, right?
Yeah. I think it was
Ghost?
What was it called?
Is that the Ghost one?
There's a C4. C4 has the Skittles one, and I think the Starburst. And then there's this other one that's like the Crystal Light has a Starburst one.
Oh, nice. Gary B in the house. How's it going, Gary? How you doing?
That's okay, thanks.
Ooh, Steve picked up Void Rivals. He got Superman 15. Absolute Power Ground Zero, the prequel. Blood Hunt issue 4, the Red Band edition, and Helverine 2. Good list this week. Good list. All right, let's see what the Games crew is thinking about reading this week. Ooh, C4 has Purple Bombsicle, one that's delicious. Ooh, Purple Bombsicle. That does sound good.
I like the purple.
Mm-hmm. It's tasty. All right. Let's kick it off. For no reason, no order Right, no,
There was no reason for this order.
no particular order.
No particular.
If there's anybody who did the order, it's Princess. We got Spawn issue 354. I think this is cover A. This cover is done by Puppeteer. Cool name for an artist, Puppeteer. Interiors by Brett Booth. I have no idea who's writing Spawn right now. I recently decided to like start picking up Spawn and reading it. To be honest with you, I'd never actually read the original Spawn, but I have a hunch that these are rare right now, but I could be totally wrong. But I'm also reading it at the same time.
Yeah.
It's kind of very reminiscent of like 90s comics. Obviously, Spawn's a 90s character, but the art, Brett Booth's art, looks very 90s. It's a cool storyline. I guess like everybody lost their powers recently, like all the spiritual characters. I think Spawn kind of has his powers, but he ran into like a fallen angel that does have her powers, and it's sort of like a weird thing, and they're trying to team up to fight vampires or something weird.
Oh.
It's sort of a strange read. I know Spawn's not known for its best writing. It's more known for its artwork, but I'm rolling with it.
Especially the covers.
Let's see. We got... Ooh, this is a cool one. We got Something's Killing the Children, issue number 38. Can you believe we're all the way up to number 38? James Tynion IV, Werther Del Dera, and Princess picked up the Virgin cover that goes along with it by Jenny Frison. They usually have a Jenny Frison cover with, I think, every book right now.
Ever since issue 1, I think.
It's been a while. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if 2, 3, and 4 did or something like that. They did issue 1, but that was like kind of that one-off, and then they jumped.
Maybe there's only one.
They may have gone back and did them later, but now you get them like every
second,
single
third,
one.
Fourth prints maybe.
Still a little bit far behind on that. I think I'm only up to like issue 25, but fantastic book. What I've read so far, I heard there was something negative recently, but I don't know. Since I haven't read it, I'm not up to date on the Erica Slaughter. Hopefully they get enough issues under the belt before they make the TV show, so they have like some good writing to back it up, and then that way the showrunners don't go like way out in left field and do something to kind of like hurt the series. But I have no idea where they're planning on stopping this. I know the original one was supposed to be like 5 issues, and then they're like, it's so amazing, write more, and now we're all the way up to issue 38.
Oh, what channel was it supposed to be on? Like HBO or?
I mean, it'd be cool if it was HBO. I feel like it was Prime or something, or Netflix. Prime does a good job, and Netflix does a good job, but not all the time. You know,
not all the time.
Not all the time. You know what does do a good job all the time is Ivan Tao, and this is Sweetie Candy Vigilante, issue number 3 from Dynamite Comics. They've been killing it. I don't know how Dynamite landed Ivan Tao on like a lot of their books, but he is killing it for them. He has to be making them a ton of money.
Oh yeah, Ivan Tao is a fantastic artist. At least the covers that are coming out, they come out like his own personal style, and it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, nobody really draws like that, and it's cool and original and still sexy at the same time. I think Princess has at least 2 issues from that run. I'm not sure if she's reading it. I don't think so. She may be getting this for the cover, but it's a great cover though.
It's very like anime-ish.
Yeah, and very sharp. All the lines are super sharp in the face.
Yeah, that's the anime boobs right there.
Anime boobs. Nice.
I want a boat.
Nice. All right. Okay. Next up, stick with the sexy ladies. Ooh, we got Zatana has got her brand new solo book out right now. This should be the Art Germ cover. Princess decided to go with the foil Virgin, and this is going to be part of the Black Label series, so might be down and dirty. Maybe you'll get a full frontal of Zatana. I don't know. They are allowed to do that.
I don't think so.
Exactly. You have to be backwards though, right?
It's a Black Label. Black Label, maybe.
It is Black Label.
Oh, it is Black Label?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's Black Label. It's the dirty version. But
maybe.
Really, like the waist, I like the way he drew the waist on that. I mean, that's my favorite part right here.
I need to read that.
Beautiful book. I know.
Bad.
I think it's going to be a 5-issue mini-series on this one. Excited for it, though. I think that's all Princess, though.
Zatana shows all.
That'd be cool. I mean, Bruce Wayne did, so.
You saw the Batwing.
Yeah, the Batwing. The Batawang.
Didn't they like it just showed the shadow of it?
I don't know.
The shadow of the Batwing.
I skipped that part. The shadow of the Batwing. That's funny. We've got Void Rivals issue number 10. That's the same book Steve picked up this week.
Oh, nice.
Robert Kirkman and Lorenzo.
Good cover.
Oh, I can't remember.
Deltronic?
No.
I don't know.
I can't remember how to say it. Sorry, Lorenzo. This is standard Robert Kirkman writing. The books are really compressed and short, easy read. We have the two characters, the Void Rivals, one from either planet, as the story's been so far. They are finally like escaped both of their world after going back to it and kind of being oppressed by their own people. And now they've escaped to another world, and they ran into a Autobot. I think it was an Autobot right away. And this is only the second time we've seen a Transformer in the series. And real quick, they introduced each other, and then out of nowhere, they were being chased by a really deadly assassin that seemed much more powerful than them two. And luckily enough, they had an Autobot standing right next to him that didn't seem too happy that this guy showed up, and now they're fighting each other. So kind of ended right at there. I didn't get to see the conclusion of the fight, but it's kind of a cool fight.
Very cool. Very cool. You know what's also cool? Like, I think Japan actually made a car that actually kind of turns into an Autobot.
I think I've seen some of those.
Like, of course, it's not. It doesn't have sentience yet.
Probably does.
But it's pretty nice.
There's like those costumes where you just like lay down and it turns into.
Oh yeah.
Those look really cool. I mean, I don't know what you do with them after you lay down and turn into a car, but
I think they have like a little motor that you
like drives you around.
Yeah. I don't think
That would be cool. You know what else would be really cool? The Department of Truth is back, everybody. I don't have no idea how long this has been. This has almost been. Has this been a year?
It's been a while since.
Yeah, Department of Truth issue number 23, guys. James Tynion is back. God, where do I don't even remember where this left off exactly. Hey, Ciro, welcome in, buddy.
Hey, Ciro.
But if you guys, this is an amazing, incredible story, especially if you're really into history. I really enjoyed it. Obviously, it's kind of like conjectural history, but it basically, you follow around this character who gets wrapped up in all these government secrets, and he's kind of the main character's interesting, but the stories he falls into are more interesting to me than the character himself, only because they kind of give you like, they'll be in a Bigfoot story and they'll give you a bunch of background on these guys hunting Bigfoots. And I think they're all like based on real accounts. Obviously, like no one's seen a real Bigfoot, but maybe they have. But it's like him falling into this whole like ordeal, and that's kind of how it goes. But there's the Department of Truth is run by Lee Harvey Oswald. Supposedly he's still alive, who possibly shot John F. Kennedy. And in the story, they end up finding out if you like believe things too much, then they like kind of become true. Without getting too crazy into it, read the story. It's really cool. I really enjoy it. So, Department of Truth. Woo! Need that Jackie cover. I know the Jackie O cover looks really cool. Oh, Eric, what's up? No worries, man. No worries. You made it in time, but pick up your Department. I need to get Zach to read that one of these days. Get a trade or something.
I think I'd get too paranoid.
There is a little bit of that, but it's really, Tyna must really like that stuff. Let's go back into the Blood Hunt. A little Blood Hunt still going on, guys. I think all the way until end of July. Trace, what's up, man? Lurking in there. Gas is 4.0. Oh yeah. Oh, gas is 4.61 in Mill Creek. It was somewhere where it was down to like $4 the other day, and I was like, that was crazy. It was like South End, $4. Baki, what's up, Baki? How's it going? I don't know. It's probably it's probably more expensive in other areas. It's pretty expensive here.
No Zatana today. She just showed Zatana.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She got Zatana. She picked that one up. All right. Blood Hunt though, guys. We got Magic issue number 1. This is a one-shot Blood Hunt tie-in. I think they gave this to like a newer writer, newer artist. I don't really recognize either of the names in that. And there is a variant cover. Princess decided to go with the peach on that one as well. I'm guessing this is just going to be Magic killing a bunch of vampires. So it probably is very similar to the Wolverine story, which I'm not going to be mad at, right?
No, you can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Maybe take him to hell. Thank you, Alfred.
Oh, thank you, Alfred. Yeah, everyone stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Yeah, so we'll see. Magic hasn't been in the story at all so far for Blood Hunt, so this is going to be her first jump in. But like I said, same thing with Wolverine. He was just chilling in a bar, and these vampires showed up, and they're like, "Let's fight." So I'm assuming, yeah, it's going to be the same for her. Same for her.
It's a little bloody.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, the Peach has stepped up her game lately. I've really liked her covers way more in 2024 than 2023. So
maybe she's doing less of them. They're not overworking.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, she changed her style. Like it fills up the page a little bit more instead of like that little character in the middle with all the white around it. Speaking of that, this may be the best one for the big Marvels. Scotty Young books. There's X-Men 97 issue 4. I think this is a prequel to the show of X-Men 97. I haven't actually really read any of these. I really like the X-Men 97. You liked X-Men 97.
Oh, yeah, it was fantastic. Every single episode.
Yeah.
Was entertaining.
Brilliant show. But I've not read the comic. I didn't really feel any tug towards reading it. I did look at the inside of this one. I just wanted to see what the artwork looked like. It looks just like the show. It's weird. It's good in a good way, but weird at the same time. Like they somehow got like the same artwork for it. Ooh. Oh, Andrew says, yeah, a few one-shots featuring the X-Men. You gotta dabble in the X-Men a little bit here and there. Ooh, okay, and maybe Princess's least favorite Scotty Young. Not my least favorite Scotty Young of the big Marvels, but we got Vengeance of Moon Knight issue number 6. This is also a Scotty big Marvel.
Like a wiener wearing a hood and a cape.
It does. I know. He got to be careful with his feet.
Mm-hmm.
They start to look like male genitalia.
Genitalia.
This is a direct Blood Hunt tie-in, and it's written by Jed McKay, so it'll be really important if you're reading Blood Hunt. I think this is going to be an important book. There is 2 characters on Moon Knight's team that are vampires, so you have Reese and Soldier, as well as like 8-Ball. I think this is going to showcase them 3 because Hunter's Moon and Tigra are now off with another team fighting, so you got them. It's kind of like really minor characters to be in a whole book, so we'll see how this plays out. There's still Shroud on the cover, though, so I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's Shroud. He's got the black costume.
Probably.
So, which Shroud kind of exploded and turned into, like, the Dark Force, remember?
Oh. Yeah, he made a portal, right?
Yeah. So, we'll see. He's built up these characters so well that I think it's going to turn out pretty good, even though, like, Reese and Soldier are kind of minor. See how they're doing. Oh, always wearing a hat now? They concerned that something might have happened to his hair? No! I just got the blonde hair now, and I've been wearing a hat at work lately, but it's still there. It's still there. I'm glad. Yeah, sir, I still have my hair under there.
I should start wearing a hat.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering that. I was thinking about that day. I was like, everyone's going to wonder why I'm always have a hat on the video, but it feels like hat weather lately. It's under there. It's under there. I accidentally bleached it. It all just fell out. I'm still doing okay.
That'd be horrible.
But I'm really excited. The Moon Knight book I'm really excited for. I'm also really excited for this book and so happy that it was not the other cover because this cover is way better than the cover A. This is Union Jack the Ripper, issue number 2, and 2 of 3 Blood Hunt tie-in. Dude, how good is that cover?
Pretty good.
Guess who did it?
David Mack?
No, it's Philip Tan.
Oh.
We haven't seen Philip. I haven't seen Philip Tan do a cover in a while. It's amazing. This book was surprisingly really good.
Wait, that wasn't a wig.
That wasn't a wig. Union Jack takes place in Britain, and he's kind of doing a solo thing, but it's nice and gory. They kill a bunch of vampires. You find out he has like a vampire buddy that he has hidden in a where does he have him at? He had him like in a pool, right? Oh, yeah. Pool of blood, chained up, and they kind of left off from there. Guys? Oh, there you go.
It's like, what are we doing? We're supposed to be talking about comics.
Wearing dogs as hats. We're turning dogs. Shout out to Coco, exactly. Yeah, Andrew said he liked Union Jack too. I was surprised how good it was, and when I explained it to you guys too, it was even better. Like having you guys see the gore and blood. All right, let's go back to Scotty. We got Thanos issue number 1. This is
fat Thanos.
Thanos is normally fat, isn't he?
No, he's muscular.
This is a one-shot annual, and it's called Infinity Watch something, and it's a brand new Infinity Stone called the Death Stone is going to be introduced in this book. So there's a new stone, and it will be known as the Death Stone. What do you think it does, Zach?
I mean, I don't know, death.
When is Big Marvel's going to end? I know, Mel. I think this is the last one. I'm almost a little tired of it by now.
That book should have been called Infinity Watch Your Calories.
Well, Thanos has been eating.
He's hungry. He's a growing boy.
He is growing.
And his heart's failing.
Oh, apparently we got two. You got two of those?
What the hell? Oops.
I was like, man, you must have really liked that book.
The stack was so big.
We got Superior Spider-Man issue number 8, a nice homage to Spider-Man 50. This would be Dan Slott and Mark Bagley, cover by Mark Bagley. Is that our nice run-in with him? I feel like everyone was expecting this book to be more similar to the original Superior Spider-Man. It's not really. So it's okay. It's nothing like really wrong with it, but Doc Ock has created all these little spiders that like bite everyone, and then they turn into little Superior Spider-Mans, and they bit Spider-Boy, so he's one. But there's some other people running around that are also like not Superior Spider-Men, but they're just being mind controlled by Doc Ock, and he's in this as well. So Doc Ock's still there. It's not like he's not in his own body, so he's still in there in his regular body, running around, causing some havoc. I do like that they brought back some characters from the original, like Anna Marie Marcone, I think is a really cool character in the book. There's also, it's a weird thing. So when Doc Ock leaves his extra arms and they have like a mind of their own, he gets a new one, and his old arms get mad because like he basically ditches them. Like, you're a crappy set of arms. I got a new set of arms now. So like they run off and they go stay with someone, and they stay with J. Jonah Jameson for some reason, and he like takes him in as a pet, and he like lives with him, and he doesn't tell anybody about it. So like when he gets into scuffles, sometimes like the arms show up and like defend him. It's kind of weird. It's cool though. Can't buy a Bagley book now. I know. After that, they. Ooh, hope everyone in the community is doing well. Oh, thank you, Kid Collecting. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a good week.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
I know it's a good cover though. But speaking of good covers and people I wish we would have met, Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider issue number 2, and the cover A is a Mark Brooks cover. Who writes this stuff? That would have been that was Dan Slott on that one. Princess not wearing a top hat. I'm not reading this book. I think Princess probably got this for the cover. I like Spider-Gwen enough, not enough to read her, but I looked at inside of this book a little bit to see how the artwork looks okay, but there is silk inside, so maybe that's a good thing. Looks like a silk Spider-Gwen team up. I know in continuity she is now finally trapped in the 616 universe, so she's here to stay and not going back to her cruddy universe. I don't know. A lot of people probably like her universe. I think it's kind of boring, but she's stuck here now, so maybe she can get things rolling here and things will go better. Deuce Boy, what's up, man? How's it going? But if you like Ghost Spider, maybe for you, Ghost Spider. Okay, more Scotties. I hope this is the last one, guys. But Midnight Suns issue number 2. For some reason, I don't remember if I read Midnight Suns issue number 1. I'm sure I did, but this is a variant cover for Scotty Young, but also says parental advisory in the corner, and the other ones didn't say that. It's a Blood Hunt tie-in. This one is a 3-part series. And Blade's on the cover. He should be inside this one, although he's not the main character of this story because he's the villain. So far, the villain. I'm sure someone's controlling him in the Blood Hunt series, but this one is following Ghost Rider and Johnny Blaze. I think there's 2 of them. I'm not sure who the Ghost Rider was in it, but they are trying to figure things out and hunt down Blade. And I'm sure this one I bet this one's pretty important to the storyline as well. I would go as far to say any of the ones that are like a 3-part seem to be fairly important. Kenneth Bird, what's up? How's it going? Welcome in. So recommend those Midnight Suns. The last Midnight Suns was good. It's just a good name.
Yeah,
good name for a team. Name. Should be like just a regular book.
Sounds like a biker game.
Midnight Sun. This may be my least favorite. Scotty, I don't know. Jackpot and Black Cat issue number 4. The Big Marvels Scotty Young variant. This is the last issue. So wrapping it up at issue number 4. This is obviously Black Cat, Mary Jane as Jackpot teaming up. There is a cyber terrorist Obscura who is has like this app or virus she downloads on your phone and tells you if you don't do a crime, then she's gonna like hurt or kill someone in your family. And they both get wrapped up in where they both have to do different crimes and stuff like that because they don't want their loved ones to get hurt. And Paul, you know, everyone's favorite Paul.
Oh, Paul.
They threaten Paul, and then he figures out that it's Black Cat's new girlfriend is actually the villain behind the story. And there's some other people. I think the Owl's in the book as well. So they tend to always get in trouble with like gang lords and crime lords and stuff.
Gang.
Exactly. Doc J, what's up?
Doc
How's
J.
it going? Welcome in. I'm one of those idiots picking up all the Scotties. Yeah, I am. We are those people. Mills, you are as well. Yeah. But if you didn't see, there was a very cool Scotty that came out this week called Giant Size Little Marvels. And
I do like that one.
yeah, the cover is fantastic. Full artwork. And if you really like Scotty Young, he wrote this story. So he is the writer. He's a fantastic writer. And inside, I checked out, there's 4 separate stories, and they all look like Calvin and Hobbes. They basically all look like Scotty Young's artwork inside. Although I don't think he's the artist. He's the writer, but not the artist. Oh, Ismail, what's up? How's it going?
Okay.
Hello from Chattanooga. I need to go to Chattanooga. That sounds good. Chattanooga, Tennessee. I love Scotty's, but love her more. Okay. Couple more. We've got, I'm just sprinkling the sky every other couple of books. Don't feel bad, Mill. I'm one of those idiots that picked up all the Windows shade variants. Oh, what was the Windows shade variants?
I don't know.
That sounds, Princess knows. Yeah, Princess knows the Windows shade variant.
Are you talking about like Wednesday or? Man, that bugged me so much. Like, Wednesday, and that's all the cover was.
Oh.
Remember those?
Yeah, that was I think because they were making fun of DC.
So weird.
We've got Daredevil issue number 10. This is a big Marvel variant. I'm not reading Daredevil. I don't. These are written by Salad Ahmed, who did the last Miles run. Really good writer. I just haven't heard anybody say anything crazy about this run so far, compared to the last one, which was Chip Zdarsky, which everyone seemed to like a lot. But
yeah, Chip.
Yeah, he did the last run. This one, I don't know. We got the cover. We got the book. Ooh, I'm excited for Blood Hunt issue number 4. The main title came out this week. We've only ever gotten one Red Band edition and didn't get another one. Jed McKay, the amazing Pepe Larraz has just been killing it on the artwork on this. This is sort of like bridges all the stories back together into one. So you get more Blade in this. You get more of the Blood Coven. You get the main characters that are like going up against some Doctor Strange. I think Doctor Doom's going to play. That's who they were trying to meet up with to help because he was able to fend off the vampires. So I think this is going to be a cool... Anytime you get Doctor Doom showing up, it's going to be a good story. So I'm excited for this one. I think there's only one left. I think it's only going to go to 5, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's more than 5.
It's getting close to the end.
All the way to end of July. You got another month.
Crazy.
A blood hunt.
Of a blood in your wallet.
Right? And Black Widow Hawkeye issue number 4. This one's not too bad for the Scotty Young variant. I'm not reading this series either. Although they're cool characters, didn't have any urge to read anything about Black Widow and Hawkeye. But Black Widow's going to be a busy girl coming up soon because she's going to be in the Venom War. So she has a symbiote. I think she's getting her own solo Venom book, her own symbiote book. So, oh yeah. There's 5, but still a bunch to go. Yeah, a lot of tie-ins to go on this. So I feel like most people are enjoying Blood Hunt so far. Just maybe they went a little overboard on the tie-ins. So it's definitely a money grab. Some of them don't matter. Some of them do. Yeah. One of my favorite Spider-Man books on the market right now is Spectacular Spider-Man by Greg Weisman and the great Humberto Ramos. This is a very simple but beautiful cover If this was a much older cover, it probably would be like a classic one. But now there's so many good ones these days. That's just regular cover A. Miles and Peter have decided to hang out. I think it's once a week or once a month. I think it's once a week they hang out.
I would say once a week. Probably.
And they were doing these cool missions in the beginning, doing some fun stuff together, and then out of nowhere, like last issue, just boom, like the whole book changed, and like Peter's married to Gwen Stacy, and all of a sudden Miles is dating Kamala Khan, and the whole book just like topsy-turvy. I'm like, what happened in this story? And then you find out that someone has given everybody this like sickness that makes all your dreams come true, but it's also doing something bad to you at the same time. So anything that you really wanted, you actually get, which is strange because Miles and Kamala never seemed like that was something that they wanted, but I kind of like it. Although Miles has so many girls he's juggling right now that I don't know. There's a bunch of them, but him and Kamala would be cool.
Good choices.
But great writing. The artwork is fantastic. Humberto Ramos is doing the inside. We did find out that the secret villains last book were Arcade and Mentalo. So they have something to do with everyone getting all wackadoodle-doo. So we'll see how this ends, or if it's just going to be ongoing. I'd be happy if it was ongoing, but it's a really good book. You're next. What's up, Slackers? We are Slackers.
You're next.
Mm-hmm. You're next. Ooh, this told you guys this is gonna be long. Last one before we get to the ultimate, we got Feral. I was gonna say Stray Dogs at the same time I said Feral. Feral issue number 4. Tony Fleece and Trish Forstner. This is the not really spin-off of Stray Dogs, but a similar type book where you have like Disney type artwork drawn in the interiors about cats that get lost in the forest. But it has a very dark undertone with like animals getting killed and rabies. They said it was kind of like almost like a zombie apocalypse sort of book-ish, because like a bunch of the animals get rabies and they're like killing other animals at the same time. It is very much that. They've now one of the cats got killed and then they acquired another one, so there's like 5 cats. It's still a really good book, and I enjoy reading it. I very much like Stray Dogs a lot more. I think Stray Dogs is way darker because there's like they live with a serial killer, and I felt like the dogs didn't really know what was going on. There's like one cat that's kind of like, I don't know what's going on, like a kitten or something, you know, kind of. But I recommend. Still very good. So
very nice.
Ooh. Joe Kelly's gonna be on Spider-Man. Oh, is he good? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, 2 Mega? I heard that somewhere that Zeb Wells is going to be ending his run soon. So if Joe Kelly's going to be doing Spider-Man, he's kind of the guy that made Deadpool famous, I would say. You know, if you like any of the books that really like people really like Deadpool, and it's usually Joe Kelly that wrote him, not Liefeld. He drew him, so it could be really good. He's very like got like the funny quips and knows how to write like comedy. So I think there could be some really good stuff out of that.
Yeah. So it's like. The shirt says, "Shh, I'm in my happy place," and it shows him like a voice of a nut and a screw, screwing together.
Oh yeah,
you know what that means.
Milt's really digging Feral. Are you a cat person or a dog person, Milt? Cat person? No, dog. No, you got dogs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're a dog person, or both. You could be both. Couldn't you be both, Zach?
All guys are dog persons. Because we're dogs at heart. Always. Dogs.
And last but not least, we got Ultimate Black Panther issue number 5. Brian Hill is writing this. He's been writing out the series the whole time. Doing a really good job writing this story so far. There is a guest artist on this book, and I can't remember his name already. Nieto. So the cover is done by the regular artist. And which is Caselli, I think, is the regular. Which the cover is really good on this one. We'll get into it. Zach's gonna get you guys the rundown on Ultimate Black Panther this week. The whole team already read the book. Princess got to it first, read it, and then we got through it after. Let's see. Ready, Zach? Are you ready?
Yeah.
If you guys haven't read the book and you want to, you might want to skip this part. Come back and watch after, see if it matches up with how you felt. But
yeah.
Full spoiler.
So a little backstory. A diabolical genius known as the Maker created his ideal Earth by systematically preventing anyone from ever becoming a superhero. To rule his perfected world, he placed supervillains charged in different regions, and together it's called the Maker's Council, and they quietly orchestrated the history of the world. Among them are Ra and Khonshu, who oversee Africa, all but the impenetrable isolated kingdom of Wakanda. But when Ra and Khonshu planted an assassin within Wakanda's borders, King T'Challa, was forced to send the kingdom into war. With spies leaking Wakandan secrets to Ra and Khonshu, Black Panther trusts no one except his sister Shuri, his wife Queen Okoye, and of course Killmonger and Storm, because you gotta trust those guys. Two guerrilla fighters. Two guerrilla fighters, but they're not generals yet. Two guerrilla fighters who rescued T'Challa from an ambush and who led him to a mysterious green ore that Ra and Khonshu want to get for themselves.
Cool. That's the recap so far. Sorry, Matondo. We'll try as quick a recap as we can. In case, we got to do the Stan Lee way. That maybe this is someone's first time watching the show. Maybe they haven't read it.
So we got the peeps in the room. We get to start right now. We got the peeps in the room. We got Storm, Shuri, the Black Panther. I don't so Killmonger, and they're talking about what is this orb, and they're like, we don't know what it is. Black Panther saying, but we know what it kind of does. And Storm, hit it.
Yeah, it's like that's the big giant green orb that they found like 2 issues ago, or last issue.
2 issues.
Yeah, and then kind of like it seems like it's important. It was very, very confusing, but
yeah. In the 3rd issue, they showed just a picture of it. I was like, oh, cool. And then it goes on to like, oh, who we gonna trust, and blah blah blah. And then that's who they trusted: Storm, Shuri, Black Panther already knew about.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his wife, of course, because you always want to tell your wife everything, or not. And then we're into the next scene. All right. So the Storm hits it with some lightning power, zap, 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 and then the thing glows, and there happens to be a plant there. Intentionally, there's a plant, and then it starts growing like crazy. It's like, oh, fauna, great. It doesn't look like a fruit-producing plant, so I don't care what kind of plant it is, but they're like, wow, so it helps produce life. That's amazing.
Well, kind of like it's like a little plant that looks all normal, and then like when it hits it first, then it like blooms, and then it turns into like that plant from like Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah,
like where it's like wah, and like it doesn't quite have like the giant mouth that's like eating everything, but
yeah. Exactly. And they make this wonderful thing out of nothing really quickly, and then Shuri burns it down. Typical.
Yeah, and then they're like, kill it. So something's weird there. We're like, they're like all of a sudden like grew larger than it should.
Yeah.
Like they were worried what it was gonna like turn into.
Yeah, and Black Panther, this is what it does.
Seymour.
Ta-da.
Yeah, the plant from Little Shop.
Ta-da.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're saying that it's a culture that people that built the temple around this thing worship this, and apparently didn't use it for anything else. They just built a temple around it and bowed to it, and then improved it. So obviously they died off. So it probably wasn't perfect. The idea. So now, the king wants to know what the heck it is. What's its backstory? Who knows it? Well, it's going to be the temple of the Voodoo Khan. So the Voodoo Khan, he's going to go talk to them, which is a temple with priests and priestesses, and apparently they have a bunch of secrets and future prophecies and a whole lot of mumbo jumbo. So they're very tight-lipped.
They're like the prophets of Wakanda.
Yeah.
But there's weird. They're almost like kind of not trusted, but trusted at the same time.
They should have been called the prophet of Wakanda because they make prophets. They have a nice temple. They have a very nice temple. Anyways, it's like the king. I always get the names wrong. T'Challa. Yep. He's like, tell me what you need to know. None of this blah blah blah. This that vague stuff. I need the truth. I was like, that's what I want to handle. I want to handle the truth. And it's like, yeah, it's like I don't know the truth, but I know possibilities. And he's like, damn it, I want the truth. Tell it to me right now. And so she goes on to tell what she believes to be, possibilities.
What truth, the green whatever. Ball is, this giant, what the giant, which I actually really like this part that they give you like a nice, good backstory. of like where this other material came from.
So it says it came from the sky. They don't know what region, whatever. All good. It's just a bunch of stuff falling from the sky. Very cool. So there's two things that fell from the sky, landed in Africa.
No,
You got obviously you got vibranium. Am I not telling the story?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You're doing good.
Oh, I hit enter. So that happens.
Mm-hmm.
That happens. Anyways, so two things dropped on there. Two comments of material, and one of them was obviously vibranium, and then the other one was this green orb-looking thing that creates life or enhances life. So one's material is saying, it's like, hey, don't you think it's kind of stupid that you didn't know that vibranium would have its opposite material? Vibranium would also have, or what produces materials would also produce life, the opposite of this. Like, they go hand in hand, they're the opposites. Like, I'm like, that's a little bit of a stretch, lady.
Yeah,
But okay.
It is, yeah, it's an interesting, like, kind of retcon, because obviously this is a different world, but yeah, they're basically saying that, like, everything in the world has an opposite, good and evil, life and death, and that vibranium has to have its opposite. I'm not quite sure I buy, like, how it is opposite to vibranium, but I don't know. That's
It's
debatable.
stretch. And then they show a scene while the lady's saying, like, you're going to be
Kryptonite? Yeah, it does look like kryptonite.
You're going to be reborn, the lady says. The priest lady from that weird, the Vodacon priest. And you're going to be reborn, become something else, become greater. Just like whatever, blah, 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 blah. But you're going to have to go to war first or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it shows a picture of a panther getting, hit with powers.
I think it's Bast. I think that's the god Bast.
Yeah, but it probably wasn't God back then. It probably became a god because the thing gave it powers.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was in the past or the.
Well, look, it's in a crater.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, because he's around. So yeah, so maybe the reason that there is the Black Panther.
Yeah, very, very cool. And he's talking to the lady too.
Anyone reading?
Doesn't think.
No worry, Nukta.
Doesn't really think her.
Still branium since it doesn't vibrate. Ah.
It's like doesn't really think her. It's like, all right, I'm on my way. Yep, turns it back to her and on to the next thing. And then it cuts forward to Khonshu. Looks like torturing a farmer. I guess he invaded a Wakandan village or a place close to Wakanda. Anyways, they were praising Black Panther while they're getting destroyed. And he has a dude in the room. It's like, hey, don't worry, I'm not going to kill you. Since I took your son's life, I'll give you another life. And starts doing some weird, like, not voodoo, but mind control things to him. And he says, I'll give you powers. And then, fast forward.
Fast forward.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. it's kind of weird. And then he grabs his face and like does a brain sucking thing. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, it's a hands on his face. Obviously, he's giving him something / mind controlling him. And then it cuts forward again to where Shuri is. I'm guessing in Wakanda or some room that has a lot of technology.
Well, she's by the ball. She's by like the green ball.
Yeah, she's by the green ball trying to analyze it and all that fun stuff. And a portal comes up and shows a guy that had his face sucked, the farmer, in a Moon Knight suit. And like, for Khonshu, blah, 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 and steals, first fights Shuri, whoops her butt. He has a sword, and allegedly farmers are pretty tough, maybe.
He looks like he's been like definitely mind controlled though. So
yeah, gets stabbed a couple of times and then grabs the orb and disappears. Oh, before he disappears, he gets shot by lightning from Storm. We're like, what happened? It's like, it wasn't me. And then brings the orb to Khonshu, and you're
I
like,
think it's only a piece of it, right? It's not the whole orb. Is it the whole thing?
It's really small. It doesn't really make sense because the orb was like this big, and then suddenly it's this big.
I felt like he grabbed a piece of it.
You could have grabbed a piece of it that happened to.
I mean, I don't know how, because he kind of like charged up real quick, and he's like about to use this like devastating power, and then all of a sudden he got hit by the lightning.
Yeah.
And then it looked like he grabbed a piece of it.
Well, the farmer died. Khonshu and Ra got the orb, and like, and now we make our own kingdom, and that's how it ended.
Now I shall buy my own hotel.
Yeah, exactly.
Though, oh, Nuktek. I read the first issue of Spawn Rat City. I didn't not like it, but I wasn't planning on reading it any further. It seemed like it was pretty good though. Good artwork in it. So that's Ultimate Black Panther issue number 5. Yeah, we'll try to shorten down the recap a little bit, guys.
That was pretty short.
It was good. I don't know if they want shorter. They like it short. They like it short. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll speed read it.
Okay.
But what'd you guys think?
It was okay.
Princess said she really liked this one. She liked this one a lot. I thought it was okay too. Most of the time I really like them. This was probably not. I don't know if the artwork, having the guest artist, threw me off a little bit, or if they were like trying to save important stuff for when the regular artist is back. But it was good. There wasn't anything like too bad. You know, I like the backstory on the green vibranium or whatever we're gonna call it. We'll have to get it. Hopefully we get a name for it. That was really fun to like learn that. But I'm just not. It doesn't make any sense why life making plant growing thing is the opposite of vibranium. So I don't know. I didn't get that. Maybe we'll have to figure. Maybe someone else knows more about the opposite of vibranium than I do. You didn't get it. Did you get it either?
Then I think it was a stretch. I think it was a very long stretch for that connection. Yeah, they're the sides of the same coin. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's like you got heads and then you got boot.
Yeah. Head and boot.
Yeah.
The
Doesn't
opposite
make
of a
sense.
head is a boot.
Apparently.
Okay. Yeah.
Kinda. You think it's tails, but you know, apparently.
Oh,
it's
that kind of head and
Yeah,
tail.
yeah.
Head
Yeah.
and toe.
It's not like it's supposed to be. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's a part of the same body, but it's not what you expect. That's what it should be.
So we'll see where the Ultimate World takes us. So far, we haven't had any major crossovers yet. They did do the Ultimate book. Ultimates issue 1 came out, but none of the characters from the other 3 supplementary books have shown up. They kind of had a little bit of Spider-Man, just like a picture of him. But other than that, they have not like touched each other's worlds at all. So we're sticking with it. I think this is still going to be a fantastic book and totally worth reading. But Black Panther's lucky; he has a really good supporting cast. So in this story, it's like he's a cool character, but he's got a lot of cool characters around him to kind of help the story progress and be cool. So. All right. We will probably let all you guys go, and we will see you all this Saturday on the Princesses Live Whatnot show. Make sure all you guys are there. As usual, do us a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, like button, notification bell. Do all the awesome stuff. And Zach, you got anything special before we go tonight? Hey, what's up, John Lowe?
Yeah, I gotta share. How you do that is you have to have multiple drinks because I am so thirsty. I finished, it was like 15 minutes of show. It was so delicious.
Thanks,
so you need at least twice the amount that you think you need. Twice. At least for beverages. And that's how you get those gains. Every single one.
Mm.
The liquid gains.
Didn't you do the thing?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Wow. Oh, dang it. Maybe Princess will say that on her live one.
She definitely will. I guarantee she will say that. All right, guys. Until we see you next time, stay safe and remember.
Get those games.
Bye, Duck Duck. Bye, Anchor. Bye,
I still don't get it.
Bye, Mill.